I literally want to rhyme here. So I just saw the trailer for The Dirt. The Dirt is, of course, adapted from the tell-all biography, or I guess autobiography, by members of the band Motley Crue. And it definitely looks interesting. I mean, obviously, I felt like I had to say a little something about it, about the trailer. Of course, I will definitely do a complete review of it once the movie is available on Netflix, once I've watched it. I mean, granted, I've never been... Motley Crue is another one of those bands that, I've never been a huge fan of, but I do like enough of their songs that I feel I can call myself kind of a fan. And I mean, I've never read the book, The Dirt. No, actually, no, I take that back. I have read excerpts from it. I've never read it in its entirety. Then, of course, I remember, I've seen a couple unofficial biographical things on them. And so, I mean, obviously, yeah, they're one of those 80s bands that, were all about the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And a lot of bands back then were. So, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe with the exception of a handful, but otherwise, yeah, it was. I mean, it seems like the 80s, even 90s, possibly even 70s. I think even as far back as from the early 50s on through the 90s, that's pretty much the time when anyone involved in the music industry, in any kind of aspect having to do with the music industry, or even just anything creative, definitely lived a very decadent lifestyle. And because they're making crap tons of money, that, or they hung around with people who were making crap tons of money, and so yeah, they flaunted it as much as they could, and then when that got tiring, they did all the drugs they could, drank all the booze they could, bought all the expensive stuff they could, and I mean, it's something that I'm familiar with. I mean, me, I've never personally experienced that. I will say maybe there's been a couple of times when I've been around other people I've known, other fellow musicians or artists, and who definitely exhibited that whole decadent kind of lifestyle. And of course, eventually they crashed and burned, and like most people do who live that kind of lifestyle. So, I guess for me, when it comes to this movie, I don't really expect to be shocked by anything. But then I don't know. I mean, maybe I will be somewhat surprised, somewhat shocked. Maybe I won't. I don't know. If I am, hey, I think that'll definitely make me like the movie, possibly. Well, I mean, it'll bode well, I guess. It'll pique my interest a little more. Not that I'm not already interested in watching it, but, like I said, I feel like I know what to expect from it. So, and pretty much if nothing else, I figure I'll definitely enjoy the soundtrack. In fact, I believe it was a while ago I reviewed one of Motley Crue's albums. I want to say it was Shout at the Devil. Yeah. It was quite a while ago. But I remember, yeah, I really liked that album. Like I said, I like enough of Motley Crue's songs that I consider myself to be somewhat of a fan. So yeah, I can only imagine like when it comes to like diehard fans of Motley Crue. I'm pretty sure they've been waiting for this movie for a long time. So yeah, I can imagine that they're pretty excited that it's finally made and finally gonna be available to watch, stream, and all that. So yeah. So I mean, as far as the acting goes, I mean, just based on what little I saw in the trailer, it looks like. I mean, I really can't say if the performances are going to be great or. Based on the trailer, I would say the performances seem at least decent. So, yeah, I can't say more than that. So, but again, I will do a complete review of the movie once it's out and once I watched it. So, yeah, that pretty much does it for this. Let me know if you're looking forward to it as well. You know, if you're a big Motley Crue fan or not. If you really don't care about rock music, why the hell don't you care about rock music? I mean, no, you don't have to answer that, but yeah, hey, if you want to, that's up to you. So, but so yeah, thanks for watching this. Thanks for listening. As always, next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.